Hey, welcome in, guys. This is Dwight Monroe. Welcome into the Dwight Monroe Show. Today, we're doing a video for the Riley Defense AK-47. This is a new firearm I purchased back in July. Uh, had the time to go out and shoot plenty of rounds. It's been awesome. It is a great first rifle for me, at least. It is my first rifle that I have purchased. Beautiful firearm. So you got the wood. Well, this is actually the California edition, so it's not the laminate. It's not the real deal, but it's not the teak wood, but it looks outstanding. As you can see, I got the 10 round magazine. Got some dummy rounds in there just for the video purposes. But this has been an outstanding firearm. It's my first rifle. I also did a video about unboxing a Glock 19, so if you guys seen that video, check it out, like it, share it. I really would appreciate that. Definitely like and subscribe to this channel here, the Dwight Monroe Show. Also do a series of political talks and different things like that. But over this past year, found a new hobby with purchasing firearms and just trying to get a nice little collection going and learn and become as proficient as I can. So let's get to it. This is a great firearm. Literally, I haven't had any issues with this firearm other than from when I first purchased the firearm. Right out of the box, there was some issues with the extractor spring or something like that. Sent it back to Riley Defense. They actually asked me to just send them the bolt back. Sent them the bolt back. I was actually on vacation, so it was a perfect time. They sent me the bolt back. I guess they put a new extractor pin and extractor spring in there, and this thing is running like butter. Like, I'm literally thinking if I did a video, it would do Riley Defense a great justice. And I see that the brand is growing. I actually seen that they posted on their Instagram account that they got a lot more Riley Defense AK-47s and also the AK-74 for people who are interested in that. They're shipping them out, and your local FFL should have them in stock from what it seems like. I waited quite some time for mine. Like I said, I bought mine back in July. The demand was very high, and it still is to this day with everything going on, but it was worth the wait. I haven't had any issues. This is the California edition Riley Defense AK-47. As you can see, I have this fin grip on there. It's really not bad at all. It's actually pretty comfortable once you get your hand on it and start actually practicing with this firearm. So I don't have an issue with it at all. You see a lot of people complaining about it all over California and everything else, but hey, we got to take what we can work with and just work it. However, I do want to make a video about this another day. We do have the capability of purchasing the pistol grip if you wanted to. It's up to you. The pistol grip is purchased. You can purchase things like that online. You will also need these bolt and this little T-shape piece thing here. You're going to need those 3 components. Also an Allen wrench, 3x16, and a flathead screwdriver. Takes a couple minutes and you'll get it done. I'm new to this, so it takes me about 7 minutes maybe. I'm pretty sure if you're extremely proficient with something like that, it'd take you probably 3-5 minutes, probably even less. But it's been great. I don't mind this grip. I'm actually thinking about putting some extra grip on there. I got a Christmas grip, Christmas gift, and it was some grip. So I'm thinking about actually putting it on my California compliant grip to make it just a little bit more comfortable and give me a lot more grip when I'm at the range. Like I said, this is a great firearm. I've shot about 1,000 rounds in it. I believe so, at least. Like I said, in the beginning, I was having those misfire issues. They sent the spring in. Sent the bolt in. They got the extractor spring and pin taken care of, and this thing is shooting like butter. Everybody I see posting new videos about the Riley Defense, they're having great results as well. So everything is really going great. It's a great firearm. When you get it out the box, comes with a 10-round magazine. Doesn't come with the dummy rounds. I got those just for the house. They actually sent me this shirt after the extractor spring, so that's pretty legit. I'll just show that out. You get the firearm. Comes with a 10-round magazine and also the compliant pistol grip. And you get to looking at it, and it's just, it really is just, it's just beautiful. It really is. Everybody likes AR-15s. It's not something that I was stoked about. I seen the AK and I was like, if we can get an AK in California, let's get an AK in California. You know what I mean? So this is what makes it legal. Doesn't really make too much of a difference at all as far as comfortability. I can say when you have the pistol grip on there, it's definitely way more fun. You kind of got a little bit of a different feel. You know, feel like you're really in war or something. It's pretty crazy. Got the muzzle down there. I love it. It's got that slanted. I like the iron sights. I don't think I'm gonna change anything on this. Maybe just cause my first one. Everybody's telling me, man, you gotta put a optic on it. It's like Call of Duty. No, this thing is amazing. Like, I'm only shooting it probably like 30 yards out max at this time anyway. So just cause it's really nowhere in California where they let you shoot AKs long distance. It's tough. You got to find a good spot where you can actually find a location where, you know, you got to go out to that BLM land or something where you can just really have some good fun and have a good time. Love the wood on the back end as well. It's just nice. It really is. It feels great. Not too heavy at all. You put a magazine in there. I'm gonna put this magazine in there, guys. This is just the dummy rounds. The safety is actually on. I'm gonna just leave it on for all those purposes. Everything is clear. Definitely keep your firearm safety intact when you're in the house. It just looks, it kind of looks whack if you don't, you know, have your magazine in there. So it actually didn't come with these metal-y magazines. Came with a plastic one, which is pretty nice as well. But I kind of like that metal look. Just keeps it all together, kind of metal-y. You know, you can buy some 30 rounds if you want to, but that's at your own risk. If you got plenty of these 10s and you train and you know how to do a tactical breakdown and everything real quick, switch your magazines and everything, you'll be just fine. This is for the house, pretty much worst case scenario kind of firearm. You know, you pray to God you don't have to use this on somebody, but this is just amazing. So I'm gonna start with the breakdown here. I think I've been talking y'all enough. The breakdown here is pretty simple. You got this button at the back here. Gotta make sure you push that button. Now I'm right-handed, so I always seem to have a tough time when I do it with my left hand. Go ahead and pop that thing off real quick. Popped it off. This is the dust cover. Pretty cool little material. Then you want to go ahead and get that recoil spring out of there. Got your bolt carrier. Hold on. I got my safety on, that's the problem. Oh, no, I don't. Sometimes you gotta give it a little force. You can't be all gentle with it. This is the real deal. Got the bolt in there as well. Let me put this thing down. Oh, that's why it was so difficult, because I got the magazine in there. That's why it was so difficult. So we got our bolt carrier. My firearm is very dirty right now. Forgive me. I'm gonna definitely do a round of cleaning, but it is pretty just amazing. I'm just totally in love with this thing. You go ahead and take that bolt out, real simple and smooth. Drop it right back in. It's not a biggie. Put it back. Lay everything down. When you're taking it apart, it's just as easy as putting it back together. It really is the last component that people take apart when they're cleaning their firearm. Their AK-47 is, at least this gas tube, gas chamber, whatever you want to call it. Take that right off with this little lever. You got to make sure you kind of keep it up so it slides off really easy. And then now it's totally broken down as best as you need to, at least to clean it. You also have the cleaning rod right here. I guess a lot of AKs actually don't come with that sometimes, but that's a great little tool there for when you're cleaning it up real good. I like to use it. Yeah, it's just amazing. It really is. This muzzle brake, I'm really trying to look into actually how to change it, or maybe just get a nice little cooler one that may be California compliant. But it's pretty nice as well. Now when you break it down, it's actually very light. Probably the heaviest thing that I'm feeling is the back end, or the butt stock is what they call it. So it's really beautiful. Let me go ahead and put it back together for you guys real quick. So that's a simple little repair. Actually, let's start from where we went. Put that gas tube back on here. Like I said, you want to make sure you have this little lever lined up here. And then it'll slide right back in there. Look at it, right? There we go. Alright, slide that down and just drop that. Sometimes that's actually pretty difficult. When I was doing a lot of research on this, a lot of people were complaining about that. I don't find it horrible, but you know, I guess it's like that. And y'all let me know if it's supposed to be wiggling like that, because that's the only thing that actually concerns me a little bit, is that little wiggle noise that I hear. So that gas tube is back on there properly installed. It fits perfect. Things clamped down. We want to go ahead and get our bolt carrier back on there. So it has these little compression lines down there, so you got to push it in and just slide it right on there. It's pretty easy. Feels good, feels powerful. Put that recoil spring back in there. Get the angle. Perfect, it's in. Make sure I didn't see it. There we go, it's in there. And then you slam that dust cover back on. Sometimes a little bit difficult, but you know, kind of just do what you gotta do. Yeah, sometimes these dust covers can give you a little bit of an issue. I like to start it with my hand. I like to put it in place first, and then start it. There you go. Did what I wanted it to do that time, thank God. Alright, because sometimes that can be a mess and very difficult in certain circumstances. So now, okay. Hold up, I'll put my safety back in. It's racked, good to go. Safety's back on. Hopefully my neighbor's not home. We good. So that's the Riley Defense AK-47 California compliant version. Like I said, this thing's great. I think it's retailing at about $969 or something like that. $869 maybe? Yeah, $869, $969. I think it's $869, somewhere around there. You're gonna spend about $1,000 almost with the fees and dross and everything like that. So it's just gonna be right under about $1,000, right under $1,000. Definitely worth it. I feel like I'm gonna have this thing for life with no issues for sure. I'm actually see something that once I have children, I can actually pass it on to my children and everything like that. So it's actually quite amazing, and man, I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Quick, little, easy tear and takedown. Actually, if you guys don't mind, I might as well show you how to. Nah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that another time. Riley Defense, thank you. This is a great purchase. Of course, I got the Glock 19 as well, so you know I feel like I'm suited well. Just, you know, the main thing is get your ammo, stock it up. I shot a lot of my ammo already, so I'm in a dilemma right now on purchasing more. Of course, I still got a good stash, but here in California, it is difficult. Especially right now, it is very difficult to find ammo, and then certain places are following certain rules, and it's ridiculous. But we'll get it together. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and definitely like, subscribe, and share this channel. If you got any questions about the Riley Defense on how to contact them, the best way is through the email. You can call them as well, but if you're on the West Coast, do keep in mind they're on the East Coast. So they will answer the phone literally when you call them, and they will respond to your email within hours or overnight. So they have excellent customer service. Riley Defense is on the way up, and I'll get you guys a video of me shooting this thing pretty soon as well. I want to find that good land, that BLM land, where I can make a nice video and just have a good time and really just let this thing rip, you know. So let's have a good time, and I appreciate you guys tuning in, and check out the Riley Defense AK-47. Peace.